New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
And good morning, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Sunday morning. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our morning prayer. So grateful that you are with us. Garrett, good morning. All the way from South Africa. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for being with us. Anyone else that's out there, you're welcome to comment, share, chat along, whatever you like. Drop it in the comment box. Happy to add your prayers to our list. And, I do want everybody to know that when we talk about prayer here on New Thought Media Network, we're not talking about begging and beseeching. We're talking about an affirmation of truth as we know it, which often leads to a revelation of truth as well. And there are a number of ways that you can participate in prayer with us here. Across the bottom of your screen, there's an email address, prayer@ntmedia.org. You're welcome to send a prayer request to that email, and then we get that out to the entire team. So the entire prayer team is adding you to their prayer practice and their prayer book, as it were, as well. You're also welcome to contact any of our prayer practitioners for private prayer sessions. And what that means is these are fee-based sessions. Each one is unique to the practitioner themselves. So you just contact them, talk with them a bit, and find a time and an agreement to work together using the power of affirmative prayer. So please take advantage of that as well. All you got to do is send an email, prayer@ntmedia.org. Let us know which prayer partner you'd like to work with, and we'll make sure that they get your information as quickly as possible, pretty much immediately. All right. Hey, it's a Sunday morning, and that means it is a full day, not only here at New Thought Media Network, but across the New Thought movement. There are so many wonderful communities that you can check in with. And today, I personally am going to be speaking at the Center for Spiritual Living Midtown. The topic is Pain Pushes Until the Vision Pulls. And that starts at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. So in just a little over a half an hour or so, that'll get started. So join us for that. You can also catch the Just the Talk version of that in our all-day Sunday programming. We start at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, run through the entire afternoon with Just the Talk from different communities. That one, CSL Midtown, rebroadcast at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So catch the live show at 9 or catch Just the Talk at 5, as well as all the other great communities that are here. Center for Spiritual Living, Denver, Satya Live happens at 11 a.m. Those are the live programming we have in the morning. Later in the afternoon, Center for New Thought Philadelphia is with us. Unity of Savannah is with us, and a couple others that are slipping my mind right now. I apologize. So join us for all of that. It's a prayer-filled day. It's a New Thought Sunday happening here on New Thought Media Network. All right. So let's celebrate that. Let's get into that. I want to I'm prepared and ramped up and revved up and ready to go for my talk this morning. What I know that there is an expression, an experience of oneness that is rippling across this entire planet, that is rippling across this entire movement. See, what I know that there is one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that is moving and breathing and having its being as all of life. Not just my life, not just your life, not just the lives of those that believe like I do, but through all of life, every furry creature, every creepy crawly creature, every plant, every animal, everyone, every human, every being of any sort, everyone part of the unique expression of God's life, each one part of the wholeness that we are. There is only one. There is one life. That life is God's life. That life is your life. And that life is perfect right here, right now. See, that's the big thing I know, is that it's perfect. Even when it doesn't look it, even when it doesn't, when I can't see the perfection, or when I don't feel like it's all happening like I want it to, or how I think it should, what I have to do is fall back into that remembrance that it is all God. So it is all happening exactly as it must. The pain and the vision, the pulling and the pushing, the give and the take, the receiving and the donate, the giving. It's all happening in unique ways, as my life is your life is all life. So we each get to do this thing called life a little bit differently. Each one, no two are exactly alike. That would be boring beyond all belief. No two are exactly alike. We have our places of alignment. We have those places where we diverge. It is in that seeming opposite that we come to a deeper realization that it's all one. It's all God. It's all happening just as it must, to bring forth a higher vision, to bring forth exactly what needs to happen, so that we may all step more fully into a realization, and therefore an experience of a world that works for all life. Again, not just my life, not just your life, not just those that believe like I do, but all of life united in coming forward. See, this is that grand vision I have, where all of life has awakened to this truth and are in agreement that you can be you and I can be me, and let's have a good time together, rather than the push and the shove, rather than that sense of separation, rather than that right and wrong. We come to the place of infinite possibility, where we know it is all good, it is all right. Everything's all right, all right, all right. And that is the fun of it. That is where I play in the vision. That is where each one of us is allowed, has that opportunity to create this thing called life as we desire, to create the life you truly desire. Not the life you think you should have, not the life you think you ought to have, or that somebody told you should have, but the life that serves your vision, the life that is you. See, what I know is, I know the world would be a much, much lesser place without you, without the gifts and the skills and the talents that you bring, without the imagination that you share, without the beingness that you are. This world would be a much, much lesser place. So you, who you are, is absolutely vital to the evolution of human consciousness, vital to the revelation of human experience, vital to the deep, deep understanding that we are one. That deeply we are one. And in that oneness, there are no limitations. There is nothing that can be denied. In that oneness, all is revealed. So I claim for each one that hears these words now, at another time, perhaps even in a different dimension, I claim for all that sense of yes, that sense of I too shall recognize this truth. I too shall speak this truth. I too shall be an expression of this truth, pouring forth into experience, bringing the divine from that sense of beyond, bringing the divine into the human experience, and recognizing the divinity of all human experience, no matter what it looks like, no matter whether I agree with it or not. I come to the place of absolute wholeness, absolute oneness. In consciousness, I come to this place knowing that as I rest here in consciousness, this must create that vibration, that rippling vibration that takes form. The universal law of creation must be taking form according to that vibration, the vibration we created here today. So I am grateful beyond measure for the vibration that we've created here today, for this affirmation of peace and love, for this affirmation of the perfection of life, this affirmation of our deep, deep oneness. I know that as we loose this word, this prayer into the universal law of creation, that law must take action and take this belief, these words into form. It cannot return this word void. The law cannot say no. The law must take this prayer and demonstrate. That is how it works. So I get out of the way with a grateful heart, grateful to know this truth, grateful to stand in the deep faith that this word is already being acted upon. I let it go. I release that into the law and I let it be. And if any word of this has resonated in any way, please join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Oh, thank you. Do your runs. Brother Diego, blessings to you as well, sir. I shall see you shortly. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us here this morning, part of the New Thought Media Network. Very happy to see you. I need to get out of here. I need to make a little room on the network. Reverend G.D., good to see you, dear one. So grateful that you are with us. Sofa Sundays, coming to New Thought Media Network pretty soon. Morning, Shea Bird. Grateful you're with us. Trust it is a glorious day in your part of Colorado. Brother Garrett, thank you again for being with us, all the way from the other side of the planet. I think it's almost all the way on the other side of the planet from me. All the way to South Africa. Thank you, Garrett, for being with us. All right, I need to get out of here. We've got a grand and full day in front of you. Thank you so much for being with us. Before we go, we do want to make sure we say thank you to everyone that makes this network possible. We have a wealth of corporate or organizational sponsors and individual donors that make all of this happen. So don't go away. Help me say thank you before we leave.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.